Every incredible worker here today is part of the greatest mobilization of American society since World War II. In the 20th century, Pennsylvania workers helped put America on top of the world. Now we're reclaiming our heritage as a nation of manufacturers. In my administration, we believe in two beautiful rules: buy American and hire American. We'll continue to partner with American
driving
forklifts,
staging
like
pallets,
to help manage
packing,
and rotate
picking,
our
loading,
vastly expanded inventory.
and shipping.
Since February,
all sorts of
you've
things
deployed an
all over
amazing
these primarily free
1.75
states.
million N95
Since February,
respirators. Deployed an
3.4
amazing
million gowns,
1.75
million
million
and much more.
N95 respirators.
Of our nation,
I want to thank you because you're making America proud.
3.4 million
gowns, 80 million gloves, and much more.
We'll get our nation back
And
to
on
work.
behalf
and
of our
build
nation, I want to
glorious
thank
future
you
with American
because you're
hands,
making America proud.
American
grit,
grit,
thank
and
you
American
very much.
pride.
But I really am honored to be with the extraordinary workers of Allentown, Pennsylvania. Every day you prove that American workers are truly the best in the world, and that's what they are. And we're showing that now. We're starting to make more and more product in the United States. I was with some of your representatives, associates they call themselves. I don't know. I assume if they're associates, you're all making the same money. I hope so. They call themselves associates. Sounds nice, right? More and more I see that. But it's good, and they're doing a great job, frankly. But they're talking about so much of the product now is made in the USA, whereas in the past it wasn't. It wasn't. But they were talking about 90%, 80 to 90% is made of what you distribute is now made in the USA, and that's taken a long while for us to get it. I started that right from the beginning. It's probably one of the major reasons that I'm here. It's called America First. We want America first. We love the world. We want America first. Today, we're announcing a groundbreaking initiative to replenish and modernize our strategic national stockpile. The cupboards were bare. You've heard me say it a lot. When we came into this administration, those cupboards were bare. I've come to this major medical supply distribution hub because the workers here at Owens and Minor have a critical role in this national effort, and it's a critical role that you fulfilled. But each of you has worked relentlessly to get those supplies to our healthcare warriors and all across the hospitals, and specifically for this plant in New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. As you know, the pandemic has inflicted profound hardship, especially in the areas that you serve. Within one heartbeat, America grieves for every life and every family, all of those that have been lost, and all over the world. 186 as of this morning, 186 countries. What a horrible shame. And we thank God for the courage of those on the front lines. And you make it possible for them. Just as the men and women of Allentown have done in every generation, I know it well, the workers at this facility have answered the call in America's hour of need. You're driving forklifts, staging pallets, packing, picking, loading, and shipping all sorts of things all over these primarily three states. Since February, you have deployed an amazing 1.75 million N95 respirators, and you make them now yourselves. 3.4 million gowns, 80 million gloves, and much more. And on behalf of our nation, I want to thank you because you're making America proud. We really do. We thank you very much. Thank you all. Thank you. Over the past few months, the federal government has partnered with Owens and Minor and other distributors to launch the very successful and historic Project Air Bridge, which is really being thought of and spoken of in glowing terms. Nearly 150 flights have brought 95 million masks, 16 million gowns, and 921 million gloves to America. Can you believe that? 921 million gloves. It's not even conceivable. In this region are the patriots who mined the coal, loaded the rail cars, and poured the steel that built our biggest cities and raised our tallest towers. I built some of them. This is the place, is where it starts. In the 20th century, Pennsylvania workers helped put America on top of the world. Now we're reclaiming our heritage as a nation of manufacturers. You saw how good those numbers were, going up, up, up. We're going to have an interruption, but you watch what happens starting in the fourth quarter, probably starting in the third quarter a little bit, the transition quarter. But we're going to be bigger and better than ever. But I'm determined that America will be fully prepared for any of the future outbreaks, of which we hope there's going to be none. Who would have thought? 1917, it could have been up to 100 million people were killed. And that was the Spanish flu. 1917, who would have thought this was going to happen? That's over 100 years ago. Our effort begins by dramatically increasing our reserves. Instead of 1 to 3 weeks worth of supplies, which we had less than that, the U.S. government will now stockpile 3 whole months, much of it made in the USA. My administration has already awarded contracts for approximately 200,000 ventilators, which we're building ourselves. And now that we're restocking, all of those great things are happening with ventilators. My administration has also ordered 800 million N95 respirators and face masks. Executive order, just signed it, invoking the Defense Production Act to grant new authority to the U.S. International Development Finance Corporation. Just a little while on the plane. This federal agency normally invests in economic development projects in other countries. I said, how about investing in our country? We invest in other countries. Globalists, you know what a globalist is? They want the globe to do well, but they don't care about us. Now, we want everybody to do well, but we have to take care of America first.
Mr. President, I wish you could have been here when we get the order to start transporting the masks and the gowns and everything that needs to go out to these hospitals. When that order came in, teammates from all different shifts just stopped without hesitation, and they flowed like magic in this facility. It was amazing to be able to see that, and they did phenomenal. And you mentioned about their hours. They don't stop working until the job's done, because everything they do today saves